How's it going, people? And welcome back to the GalacticOz Podcast. The day has come. The day has come, lads. It's all my days. If only Hassan Afa was here. By the way, Hassan Afa is our equivalent of this guest that we have today. But guys, you know, the last time we got Fuad, we said this is the closest we're going to get to having Harry Kane on the show. When we had Fuad Kadani. Today, this is the closest that we're going to have to the Real Madrid president, guys. Tino Perez is joining us. Faysal, welcome to the GalacticOz Podcast. It's an absolute pleasure to have you, my brother. Absolutely.
I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Now, Hassan, by the way, his takes are stinky as well. I've seen some of it. But I appreciate you guys.
Now, like this is gonna make a lot of people happy, man. Like honestly, every time we do a collab with some of the UK fellas, even yesterday's episode, we just did one with Borough Brothers. And everybody's, gassed, that it happened. This.
Adam, did you see the comments? They said they compared me to Hussein, bro. They're like, oh, yeah. I look alike, bro. I'm like, cuz, this is crazy.
Yeah, you guys do look alike.
Yeah, I can't see and see it now.
One thing that I haven't seen anyone say is that Hussein actually looks like Julian Alvarez. Did you guys ever notice this?
No.
He looks exactly like Julian. Just look at him. Look at Hussein here and Julian Alvarez. Wallahi, exactly the same.
Azam, wallah,
10 years ago.
Hussein,
maybe 10 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, from 10 years ago.
That's crazy, bro.
But we'll leave it there. But lads, we've got a big episode today because goodness me, football has delivered yet again at this World Cup. And my goodness me, we've got some heartbreaking moments. We've got some moments that are gonna go down in history. We're watching history live, and we've also got a lot of hate watch that was left with some disappointment, unfortunately. But we have to get into everything. Lads, we've got Hasib joining us once again. Hasib, how many, where are you right now? Is this your 10th episode? Surely.
I think it's my 10th episode, bro. I think,
right?
Yeah, I think the contract's up, bro. The renewal's coming, man. We got to negotiate a little bit.
Big contract coming. Big contract.
Papa Perez, man. It's like Olise. Olise going to Real Madrid, Faysal?
It has to be done, man.
And Abshir, welcome back, my brother. Missed out on yesterday's episode because of me, unfortunately. He was supposed to be on yesterday, but I sent him the message saying, are you available tomorrow? Not today, unfortunately, but...
I just went out, I was having fun, and this guy calls me, hey, here's the link. No!
Yeah, he was outside, unfortunately. But that's okay. Yeah, Shabab, let's get into it. And we have to get in with the first game. And this game, I swear, I wasn't as scared as Hasib was when Portugal were versing Croatia, but I was very, very wary. I was like, oh my God, this is going to be interesting because Norway, they did something in the group stage, and then that victory that they have against Ivory Coast was very convincing. And Haaland, again, he just looks... 7 goals, by the way, guys. This is not a normal... By the time this World Cup finishes... this is going to be like probably the most dominant World Cup performances we've ever seen from multiple players, because normally the top goal scorer of the World Cup comes out with 5 goals, 6 goals at best. We're not even in the semis or the quarterfinals, and we've got people with 7 goals, 3 players with 7 goals, and Haaland is one of them. But this is why I was a bit scared. And Norway played against Brazil, and unfortunately for us, because Brazil is the second team for everyone that loves football, Brazil's out of the World Cup, lads. Out of the World Cup by 2 Erling Haaland goals. A huge underdog story. Brazil dominated like some portions of the game, but Norway did not look afraid at all, bro. They played like they would play any other team that they think they can beat, and which I loved, by the way. We've got so many talking points here. Missed penalties, some goalkeeping masterclass. Haaland, of course, and the Neymar farewell, man. Oh, my days. Just so many talking points. And you know what? One person who's been very excited to have Faysal on and talk about this is Hasib. Hasib, so please kick us off with this. Where do you want to start? Because there's so many talking points here, bro.
I think what we should do right now, Azam, for the next 10 minutes, let's have a therapy session for Neymar. How about that? How about we have to talk about it, because I made a video today, and I had to make a video today because of Neymar, bro. Because what I saw after full time, so I'm watching Neymar today, yeah, and because Wallahu al-Azim, there was a tear down my face.
Yeah, wallah.
There's a tear down my face. I was like, cause this guy, yeah. So we're not mourning a football career, bro. We're mourning a timestamp of our childhood. A part of me is gone, cuz. Yeah. And you're telling me that I gotta watch Ronaldo versus Spain tomorrow?
Yeah, Latif.
The other half of my heart, cuz I am dead Tomorrow, I am gone, Yani, bro.
Yeah.
But we have to talk about Neymar because, like, I remember when I was 10 years old, bro, when I watched this guy for the first time. The first time I watched him was when he did like that rainbow. When he was playing for Santos, he did a rainbow flick on top of a defender. And I was like, cuz, you're not supposed to do that, bro. As a 10-year-old, I was like, wait, you're not supposed to do that on a football pitch, bro. Every coach that I played under, they say, nah, receive the ball on your back foot, pass it, move it. I've seen this guy done rainbow flicks. I've seen this guy done things in a football pitch that we're not supposed to see. He made football an art. Modern day, the football of Picasso, bro. The Mona Lisa is his pitch. It's absolutely heartbreaking to see him go like that. But we know that it was coming because this Brazil squad is absolutely atrocious. I will leave the tactical side of things to Faysal because I know how he feels about Carlo Ancelotti. Yeah, it's one of his favorite people to talk about. So I'm going to leave it to that. All right. But I'm going to talk about Neymar because this guy has just broken my heart. He did what he could do. It's a half-injured Neymar. I don't know why he would bring him on with half an hour to go because some of the decisions were absolutely atrocious by Ancelotti. And I think that Norway capitalized. They capitalized 100%. And they capitalized with that one guy on steroids up front. Not even human, bro. Got to be checked for PEDs because this guy is not normal. To be able to dunk on everyone, any player other than Gabriel, but he dunked on Gabriel, bro. Dunked on Gabriel, absolutely sat him down. And that hurt as well because I'm being an Arsenal fan. It hurts, they're getting dunked on. But the second goal, bro. The second goal came out of nowhere. He's like, you know what? Let me just bang this bottom corner. There you go. Wrap it up.
The second goal was just poor defensive as well. The second goal was poor defensive.
Poor Faysal, bro. Absolutely atrocious. But for me, the highlight was the fact that I saw Neymar for half an hour. He got his consolation goal. But it's heartbreaking to see him go the way he's going, and a part of my childhood is dead. And I think I will never recover from this, but I can only try my best.
Honestly, wallahi, I'm so glad you started with Neymar because my timeline right now on Instagram is just filled with Neymar edits, bro, and it's so moving, bro. It's so sad. The quote that they say, the prince who never became king. The one that you should actually say is the prince who was born during the War of Two Kings. That's the reason why he was never been able to fulfill his potential.
As I'm also,
wallahi,
bro, because a world divided by Messi and Ronaldo was united by Neymar, bro. Me and Abshir, we go back and forth. Messi, Ronaldo. He cusses me, I cuss him. But at the end of the day, our love for Neymar
unites all.
It unites all of us.
Yeah. He is such a special player, and you know what? It's so befitting that he made his debut at that stadium and he scored his first goal at that stadium, and now he's playing his last game. Yeah.
Joking.
Wallahi, this is it. The script cannot be written but by Allah. This is unbelievable. You can't write this shit.
Even nicer because that's the final stadium as well.
That's crazy. That's crazy. But
it's a shame. But it's a shame his career is going to be looked at now completely wrong as well because he hasn't won nothing with Brazil. He wasn't part of the Copa America success in 2019. So they're gonna rewrite. They're gonna twist his Brazilian career. But it's a shame, bro. 2014 was supposed to be the year. But Zuniga, I still hate him to this day, bro. That Haywan, I still hate him to this day. What he did to Neymar, but it's a shame, man. But I like the fact that you started with Neymar because I think he deserves his flowers. He deserves his flowers.
On top of that, I've watched Brazil this tournament, and every day I'm like, oh, maybe next game they'll be better. Maybe next year they'll improve. But it just hit me today, just watching them lose to Norway. I was like, this is the end of Brazil in my eyes. Like, they might actually become like England. 1966, we won a World Cup.
Yeah.
Like, this is gonna, like, I don't see anybody new that's, like, I can't, it sounds so weird talking about Brazil and not talking about them as superpowers.
Like, it might be worse than England. It might be worse than England. It might be. It might. I think they're going towards the path of Italy.
That's huge.
Because since 2002, the World Cup, since they won it, they haven't had a good tournament. 2006, they lost against France, which they should have won against Zidane. Just won Zidane. 2010 was disgusting. 2014 was the Neymar injury. 2018 against Belgium, quarterfinal. Last year against Croatia, and now against Norway. This isn't. I think they're going towards a bad path now.
It's so uninspiring as well, bro. If you look at the lineup being out, but like, no disrespect, like, despite having an alright game, maybe not, but like, Gabriel Martinelli as a number 10, bro. You have Ryan, who has no body of work at all as a Brazilian international, starting every single game in the right-hand side after Rafinha's injury. I'm like, bro, like he's a 19-year-old playing from Bournemouth, bro. Then we talk about the fullbacks every single pod. We talk about Danilo and Santos, uninspiring, bro. Marquinhos and Gabriel, shaky. An aging midfield as well that you could just walk past. No. And look at the possession dominated by Norway today, bro. They completed like 500-something passes as opposed to Brazil's 230. That's twice as many passes in a game, bro.
Brazil has never had less than 40 possession in a game, in a World Cup game.
Jeez,
they had 36 possession.
That's insane to me, bro. And it's just uninspiring, bro. So like, it's not an insane shout to say that they're going down the path of Italy. But like, it's so sad to see a nation like that is so mad for football, baptizing the plane before leaving for the tournament, like stuff like that, bro. Like, it's huge stuff. It's a passionate country, and then to be able to go down in a downward spiral since that golden era, it's a.
And the only two hopes that like I can't see anybody else. I just see Endrick and Vinicius.
But this is the thing today, Faysal. Like. It's as much as they controlled possession and they scored the 2 goals to they were even 2-0 up, and so it's like they won the game fair and square, but it's still a shock because it's Brazil, and you know what, they missed the penalty, bro. They missed the penalty, and Endrick was 1-on-1. Vinny played him through, brilliant play, and he stunk it up really. But it was his first touches when he first came on, so it's a bit unfair to kind of judge him that way, but. They had the chances to finish off the game. You know what I mean? And
even more than that, they had the Casemiro chance as well.
Yes,
they had the chance that hit the deflection, which the goalkeeper saved. By the way, the goalkeeper, by the way, had an incredible this World Cup. Yeah, we've seen a lot of goalkeepers do madness, and I keep saying after each game, this might be the best performance. I now think this performance might be the best goalkeeping performance because he saved a penalty and 3 big saves as well.
Yeah.
But for Brazil, bro, I look at like as Haseeb mentioned earlier, I look at Ancelotti. Why can't you realize it's taken you 5 games for you to realize that Bruno and Casemiro are slow, but you haven't changed it. You look at the fullback options. He hasn't changed it. Starting Martinelli was a mistake because he brings you off the bench spark. He shouldn't be starter. Like I'm looking at Cunha, Endrick. You brought him on. His first good action, by the way, Endrick, was a striker. He missed a chance. And then you move him into the right wing. After that, when Neymar comes on, what's the point? You ghosted him. You take off Bruno and not Casemiro when Casemiro is slower. But you want him for set piece threat. Like, it was a bad tactical game from and I think Norway deserved it, by the way. Norway deserved to go through.
Yeah.
But look who came on. Like, I know Bruno slow, Casemiro is slow, but he's keeping him for the set piece. We're trying to win the game, get Neymar on, Endrick up front. Okay, we can't put Neymar. I know there's a lot of moving parts, like I said, but if you look at the bench, I just said, this is not Brazil. What is this?
But the thing is, but Jose once said it, if there's no need for you to bring a substitution, don't force a substitution. I think for Carlo, it was just, let me just bring players on and just, inshallah, it works.
But Faysal, giving Ancelotti the benefit of the doubt, bro, because he doesn't have much to work with, does he, but?
No, he doesn't. No, you're right. He doesn't. Yeah. But I think that the worst 2 substitutions is Bruno coming off, because I think he was your best midfielder.
Yeah.
Your best midfielder, and Ryan going off, because you lost everything on the right. The last 20 minutes became predictable. It was just, inshallah, pass it to Vinny and let him do his magic. Vinny didn't have a good game, I'll be honest. I don't think he was decisive. I think he lost the ball. I think he was forcing it. There was so many times where he was forcing his actions, which isn't ideal, but I think his tournament has been great. Nonetheless, though, like what he's done this World Cup has been great, but it's been a poor game. Yeah. Poor game, Vinny.
You know what? We've got to talk about him, bro. Erling Haaland, Haseeb, bro. This is you mentioned it, but like, this is unbelievable, bro. 7 goals at his first World Cup, guys. Remember, on this show, we said if this guy just manages to bring Norway to the World Cup, he's done his job. We're talking about Lewandowski with Poland. We're talking about Zlatan Ibrahimovic with Sweden. Similar story. We're not expecting you to do anything. If you get out of the group, whoa, okay, now what are you doing, bro? You shouldn't be knocking out Brazil. Allahu Akbar. What's going on here? You know what I mean?
For me, wow. Yeah. But bro, Erling Haaland now, for me, surpasses Gareth Bale, what he did for Wales. I'll say that much, bro.
Ooh.
I'll say that much.
International.
Bro, Faysal, think about it. As a striker, yeah? As a striker, look, I understand when people... okay, another hot take as well, because just in case if it runs out of my mind. I think Haaland better than Lewandowski. Haaland better because when you talk about it's all about preference, right? Now you can say Lewandowski has more to his arsenal than more in his bag than Haaland. But the thing, ultimately, a striker is judged by scoring goals, bro. And no one, and I mean no one, does it better than this man. To be able to do this with Norway, and not only that, this is not just 2 goals that he scored against Brazil in the round of 16 to take him to the quarterfinals. He scored 7 goals in this tournament against the likes of Kylian Mbappe for France, who are the favorites to win the entire tournament, against who's the other side? Lionel Messi, the reigning world champions. And then we have Erling Haaland for Norway, tied with them with 7 goals, bro. Because who does he have in the midfield? Who does he have as an entire team, so that you can say that this is valid?
Warranted, yeah.
Bro, we constantly make fun of Martin Odegaard. You could have named me the other 2. The entire back line is not as strong as you guys think it is. And the only sort of shining light that they have is sort of Anthony Nusa on the left-hand side, who's a proper wonder kid. They have Soloth playing as a right winger, bro. What are we doing? When are we going to give this guy his props? We keep talking about, he's not good on the ball. He's not good. His technical ability. I'm like, stop judging him for that. Like, look at what the player has got to offer. And what he's got to offer is goals. And at what point do you acknowledge that the output that he's generating, the volume of goals, you cannot ignore that?
Also,
7 goals in this World Cup, but 63 goals. I have 63 goals in 50-something games, bro. That is insane to me for international, bro. What does Zlatan do with Sweden, bro?
Also, this is the thing. It's like, even if you're gonna say, some of the goals are meaningless, whatever. These goals just knocked out Brazil. Those goals knocked out, got them out of the group stage, got them into the World Cup. These are crucial moments in a career. You know what I mean? Like, it's not goals for nothing. It's not like he's scoring 2 against Norwich after they're 3-0 up or something. This is big leagues. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you gotta put some respect on his name, bro. Like, I don't think you can name a striker that is not playing for a big country that has done what Erling Haaland done this morning. I can't remember.
It's the way he carries himself as well. Like, his demeanor is so nonchalant. It's very similar to Elise in the sense where, like, because the guy's just enjoying his life. Like, Olise, when you look at him in terms of off the pitch, you're like, he's just living his life. He's just playing football. Because Haaland's doing the exact same thing. He goes home, turns on Instagram, talks a little bit of shit, goes to Snapchat, and all the memes come out. Because this guy is just absolutely carefree when it comes to football. And I think that's why he just keeps he elevates, bro.
And he knows, by the way, he knows when, like, he doesn't need to. I think he is very self-aware that he knows he doesn't need to touch the ball 10 times, 20 times, 30 times.
Yeah,
but when he touches it 1 or 2 times, it's gonna be a goal. It's guaranteed. I disagree. The Liwa thing is crazy, but it's crazy. The Bell, I don't know, but Bell took Wales to a semi-final, man. Like, you can recognize a lot more Norwegian players than Welsh players. I think Wales semi-final World Cup. But I agree with you, by the way. I think that Haaland and Azza made a good point. Every goal is not a 3-0, 4-0. It's a crucial winner, equalizer thing. Now, big up to him.
Yeah, he's a monster. And Abshir, your boy got bumped, wallah.
Don't talk about it, bro.
Who's this boy?
Goodness.
Gabriel. Hey, wallah, come on, man. Miskeen, wallah. He was on the floor.
He's embarrassing, bro. He's having. Do you know how sometimes a bunch of bad things happen and it ends on a good note? He started off with the league title. Ooh, thinking, okay, it's gonna be a great summer, this one. Champions League final, misses the penalty. World Cup, it's cooked. He's thinking right now. I don't think he even remembers the league title.
Yeah.
The league title's long gone. But going back to Haaland as well and giving that guy his props, he makes like the most out of very minimal opportunities. Like the Lewandowski and the Ibrahimovic for their countries, they don't score 2 goals, 5 touches. You know what I mean? Lewandowski may take 5 touches every time he touches the ball. Chest, control, turn, ping the ball. That's 4 touches right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so I was a bit anti what Azam said early on. especially early on in the tournament, he said the fact that Haaland brought Norway to the World Cup was already an achievement in itself. I was like, I don't know. But now what he's doing, this is just crack, bro. Like,
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
And he's got a good chance. I can't lie. He's got a good chance taking to the semi-final now as well.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm trying to say.
You know what, Faysal? Without talking about England's game, how do you think Norway is going to go against them?
Personally, I think Norway's going to win.
No, wallah. Is that the hate watch is that your actual? Is that your mind or your heart? There you go.
But I think Norway's going to win. I think they can hurt. I think England has been. I think England has had moments a lot of this campaign. DR Congo being one of them. Mexico yesterday, it's all about moments. I think yesterday was a great win yesterday. But I think the game I think Haaland will be the cheat code. I think Haaland, as we've just mentioned, I think Oscar Bob came on against Brazil, did a good job as well. Yeah. Andres Schodrup on the left-hand side did a good job as well. I think they've got enough pieces to hurt England.
Faysal, no Jude, bro.
No, he's playing.
Nah, he's suspended.
The yellow card wasn't for Jude, it was for Henderson.
Was it not?
Really? I swear I saw her commentator say that he misses.
No. It was for Henderson. Jude's playing.
Wow.
They're gonna make sure he plays after the.
By the way, Henderson
can we do a bit of a diversion right now?
Yeah, well, Henderson, Miskin.
Did you see what happened to him?
Azam, bro. 0 minutes, yeah? 0 minutes. Fucking yellow card. Yeah. And he's stretching off the pitch, cuz. With the oxygen mask on.
He broke his arm.
Miskin.
Leadership, brother. Leadership.
Quick diversion. I know you're about to go to the next game.
Yeah.
A quick diversion. Did you guys see what happened to USA?
Oh yeah, the White House thing, eh?
How is this game real, bro? A guy got a red card, and he's playing next game.
Yeah. Trump card.
This is
Uno reverse. That's
ridiculous.
Bro, boss course was made, man.
Yeah, and the part that was weird is they didn't cancel the red card. They could have said, "Oh, it was null and void. It shouldn't have been a red card," and we move on. They said it's a suspended sentence.
Damn, so he's gonna serve it some other time.
Yeah, it's like I get charged with murder.
Yeah.
No, mate. You'll go for the next 6 months, and in 6 months start your jail sentence.
Oh, by the way, it happened. Listen, he's my guy. Ronaldo's my guy, but it happened to Ronaldo this World Cup as well.
I don't want to talk to that guy.
Lads, let's move on. Let's move on to the next game. I think this is the game of the tournament, bro. What a game this was, bro. I knew Mexico would deliver. I kept on saying if this game is played, because I wasn't sure if it was going to be played in Mexico in the Azteca or not. But if that is going to be played there, first of all, we're going to have a hard time watching because the cameras are going to be shaking like this all day because of the stadium, bro. These people, from the first minute, until the last minute, these guys do not stop screaming, bro. MashaAllah, wallahi, gotta give it to. Because every fan base, it seems like, they have the best fan base. But these Mexicans, they've outdone everyone, bro. They've outdone everybody.
Absolutely.
But what a game, bro. It finished 3-2 for England. A few outstanding things, but first of all, there was a weather delay again. What do you guys make of these things? Is this...
I don't mind.
You don't mind this? For these guys, they
I don't care.
These guys get cooked, I think.
Yeah.
No. We do.
Yeah.
It was 10 a.m. for us. Went to 11 a.m. Who cares?
Yeah. Bro, I liked it because I'm like, the Europeans can finally feel what we feel week in, week out when it comes to the domestic leagues. Faysal, we wake up 4 a.m., bro, to watch Arsenal play Crystal Palace, cuz. You know, we've been through some dark times, lad. So you can, stay 1 hour in. So I was like happy because I saw every tweet coming, bro. They were all complaining about the timing and stuff. Oh, God. But it was fun to see, bro. Easy for us.
But I think there's one way to start this conversation. Hasid, I'll pass it on to you. Jude Bellingham with an unbelievable performance. Now, we've said what we had to say about this guy. It's been like this throughout the entire tournament. Jude Bellingham, Harry Kane. It's literally a carriage up between those two. But Jude Bellingham, I think one thing that he gets criticized for some reason in Real Madrid, is that they say he's just busy. He just looks busy and he's just running and blah, blah, blah. But it's ineffective. I think it's time to look at this with a different lens. This guy is the definition of I really want to win and I'm just going to try and do my best. I'm doing everything. Like, he's so desperate, bro. Regardless of if he has a shit game or a good game, he's not hiding. He wants the ball. He wants to do something. And that's something you have to admire, bro. At some point, you can't say, oh, he's just trying to look busy. No. He's not, bro. He's not afraid. He just wants to put his stamp on the game. And today he did, bro. What a phenomenal performance. 2 goals in 2 minutes, I think it was, right? It was really good.
Yeah, 1.5 minutes.
1.5 minutes. Unbelievable. But take it away, Hasib.
That's the myth that's been busted, bro. You can't tell that he's busy in the midfield. Because when you have this guy, I don't know if you guys remember, because people have short memories. His first season at Real Madrid, I'm sure Faysal remembers, goals against Barcelona, winners, the Euros, the previous World Cup. I'm like, bro, people have short memories. This guy pops up, cuz. This guy pops up every single time. And there's a reason he pops up, is because of that mentality and his work rate. His work rate allows him. And for anyone that says that the 2 goals that he scored were tap-ins, cuz wallahi, have a good look at yourself in the mirror, because this guy's positional awareness is top notch, bro. The way he moves, the way he looks for that ball, the way he occupies space, as in that particular position, is second to none. And those two goals were very calculated, bro. Very calculated. And honestly, blew me out of the water, because until the 2 goals, it was all Mexico for me, bro. Mexico was all over England. And then Jude Bellingham just responded, bro. And he responded in style every single time. All right, scored the first goal, 36 minutes. Yalla, we go again. In the right position, at the right time, slots it in. Cuts 2-0. Absolute monster. After the red card as well, which we will talk about later on, he was everywhere. Defensively, he was everywhere. Busting his lungs, bro. I swear he's got 3 lungs. We often talk about, because we rave on about, the likes of N'Golo Kante and, these type of players. But I feel like Bellingham's, work rate and Bellingham's sort of, stamina and what he does on the pitch off the ball till the 90th plus minute, bro, is very underrated, bro. Yeah. It's very easy to call him busy, but that's not the case at all. He's a very, very smart player for both Real Madrid as well as his country. And could you make an argument, Faysal? I don't know, because obviously you're in the UK. What's the go? Do you reckon you can make an argument that he could potentially be a more important player than Harry Kane? If you were to miss, for the next game, you say you have to choose between Harry Kane or Jude Bellingham, who do you reckon you're choosing?
Bro, before the tournament started, I had Jude as the most important player for England. Bro, he's the most lied about player in the whole world. They say he's bad technical. They say he's a poacher. He's just a poacher. He's not a midfielder. But because he doesn't shake his hips like Shakira, like Vitinha and Pedri, or he doesn't do the things that they want him to do.
Wallah, he's right.
I'm a Barcelona fan, but with the Pedri slander.
No. It's not Pedri
Shakira reference is too crazy for Pedri, bro. That's unbelievable.
No. The thing is, it's not slander, yeah? This game, he had the most dribbles. He had the most carries, runs into the final third. He covered the second most ground of any player except for Anthony Gordon. He came in with 2 goals. He made the last-ditch tackle, had over 9 defensive contribution. What else do you want him to do? With that kind of performance. But the thing is, this is nothing new, bro. He does this. If you guys watch La Liga, I'm sure you guys watch La Liga. He does this a lot with Real Madrid, week in and week out, bro. But because this is why I said he's the most lied about player, because they hear what they see online. Oh, he doesn't dribble. He doesn't do that. He doesn't do that, bro. This guy is him. He can play, bro, 6, 8, 10. Honestly speaking, I think I'm happy this World Cup has happened, because now the mainstream and the casuals has watched him. But I think by the end of this World Cup, I need 1 more goal, because right now he's on 4 goals. If he beats Norway to get to the semi-final, I'm already going to say from now on that Hasib's got his hot take. If he drives them to a semi-final or a final, he is England's best international form of the World Cup of any midfielder. Any midfielder. Tell me any English midfielder has done what he's done.
The standard is very low. The standard is very low. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's the best.
Steven Gerrard, Frank Lampard, Paul Scholes, none of them did this.
Yeah.
Alan Shearer, Ian Wright, name anybody.
The only thing you could put in, probably David Beckham.
I don't even. He's better than Beckham. Are you crazy?
Yeah. No. I'm saying for argument's sake. Yeah.
Hey, we were talking about Azteca. Yeah, Azteca hype. Azteca. You before the game, yeah, if you asked anyone, which player would rise up to the occasion, wallah, all of you guys had the same person in mind.
Yeah.
Same person in mind.
Faysal. Thank God you're here right now. And there's some guys here that are not. They didn't show up today. Another 3-4 guys that are Bellingham haters.
Now, I can tell. By the way, I can tell. Yeah. Azam is a hater.
I'm not a hater.
Low-key hater.
No, I'm not a hater. But
He's been quiet. He's been quiet, bro.
No. Wallahi, I'm not a hater of Jude Bellingham, but I'm not on the slander of Pedri as well. Like
I am.
You know?
No, bro. I think, bro. No. Wait, Azam.
Yeah.
I think Pedri and Jude are the best two midfielders in the world.
Habibi.
Yeah,
But I think they are different.
That's okay.
Jude is different. Pedri is different.
We're good, Habib.
We're good. I like Pedri. I love Pedri. I think he's elite.
Okay.
But
don't compare him to the opening ceremony performer. Don't do that. That's too much.
Hey,
no.
That's too much.
Azam, there's a sickness in football now. And the young generation is slowly changing. And who's changing it? And you know who's changing it? Erling Haaland, Jude Bellingham, Declan Rice. No more princesses. We don't want this tinkle-toed, short, we don't want that. Strong, powerful, technical footballers. Yes, they're not going to be as technical as Iniesta and Zidane. We agree to that. But they have a big impact. They went down to 10 men, and having Jude Bellingham on the pitch was like having 2 players on the pitch.
Now, look. I'll be honest, bro.
Azam, hot take, genuinely, bottom of my heart. I'm not saying because today, and I said in this podcast before. I said it in front of Sabir, I said it in front of the other Real Madrid guys. I already believed. I don't like Real Madrid. I'm a Barcelona guy. I hate Real Madrid, in fact. Nothing to do with Ronaldo. I don't like that stupid white club, fascist, Perez. I don't like them.
Whoa.
I don't like them.
We got the point, actually. You don't need to go like that hard.
Get to the point, guys.
Jude Bellingham was already the best midfielder in the world by a country mile. No Vitinha, no João Neves, no Pedri, none of these guys can even talk.
Stop.
And by the end of his career, a guy that's 16 years old at his hometown club got his number retired, and we're all thinking he's 16, but relax. Goes to Dortmund and almost leads him to a league title in that Bayern-dominated league, and then goes to Real Madrid, the biggest club in the world. Even though I don't like them, he goes there and says, "This is my club." They win a Champions League because of him. If he's not there,
I can't lie. He's cooking, bro. Azam is cooking.
You're about to say something crazy. What were you gonna say? He said by the end of his career,
he'll be the best midfielder to ever play the game.
Oh, okay, now you lost us.
By far.
Now you lost us.
By far.
It's gone. You lost our guest.
There's no way.
Nah. That was too funny. That was brilliant.
I'm telling you right now, bro. You guys are addicted to. Do you know what's gonna happen? Hey, Azam.
Abshir. You lost our guest once. Wallahi, that's a yellow card. No more. Khalas, please.
Do you know Samuel, our guest last week?
Yes.
Do you know how he hates on Pele and all these old guys?
Yeah.
He says, "What the hell is these old guys? They're playing fake game. When Bellingham retires, we're gonna laugh at Zidane and stuff."
Yeah, okay. See, this is why.
Come on.
Respect Bellingham. And in 10 years, Facebook, like, that random guy from Australia that I just met first time on the podcast, he was cooking, bro. That guy.
Hey, respect Zizou.
Look. Well, let's put some balance into this. I'm not a Jude Bellingham hater. No, am I a Real Madrid hater. I'm a football fan first, but I'm a Barcelona fan. But a football fan first. Jude Bellingham, every time Barcelona play against Real Madrid and both teams have a good game, Jude Bellingham stands out more than Pedri. I know this. And when Real Madrid are playing better than Barcelona, best believe Pedri's getting bullied, like actually bullied, like getting shoved, getting kicked, he leaves the game like without having to do any effect on it, and at the same time he gets bullied. So I very much understand that the comparison can be made, and the guy has a legitimate case for being the best midfielder in the world. That's fine. But to start saying forget Zidane, forget Iniesta, haram عليك, bro. What sport are you watching, bro? What is this, bro?
Azam, when you were signing me up for this podcast, 5 years ago, you scouted me in the random suburbs of Melbourne. You say, "Bro, come podcast." you knew what I was on.
I
And
knew.
I'm being serious. In the future, you're gonna be like,
But you know what? I thought you would have some respect for our guest today and not expose us like this. One.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. But
Hey.
inshallah.
Bellingham is the Cristiano Ronaldo of midfielders.
Because while I
That was
stop,
your last
guys,
statement. That's your last
bro,
statement.
stop.
That's your last statement, Abshir.
Yeah, I'm here.
Abshir,
I'm
stop,
gonna win.
hold on.
That's it. Mute
That's
this
crazy,
guy.
guys. But one
him,
thing I want to say, the trajectory of like the PR with Bellingham, bro. When he came into the ranks, with the Dortmund and then transition to Real Madrid, because he couldn't do anything wrong. The PR, remember what the media was saying, like the crazy stuff the media was talking about. Oh, if I had a daughter, I would give it to Jude Bellingham. He would be the ideal husband to my daughter. I'm like, I think Rio Ferdinand said that, I swear, bro. And then it's so weird to me. From that, we started having conversations about he's not good enough to be in this squad.
Yeah.
He's not good enough to start. Cause look at him right now. Imagine if he never went to the World Cup, bro. Khalas, you're not getting out of the group stage. There were conversations about him not being in the squad, bro. There were conversations.
Yeah.
And there were conversations about whether he should start. Too much arrogance, too much this. His start of his career was like he's a confident young English lad, but now he's too arrogant, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is absolutely ridiculous.
Okay, Abshir, stop, bro. Enough. But honestly, for England, I would argue that he is the most important player and he is the best player for England, because we've seen this done before as well in the Euros as well, guys. Like we forgot that he's been doing this. You know what I mean? He's been carrying this team for a long time, yeah. And this is not nothing surprising.
And that's where it started, by the way. That's where the hate started.
Yeah.
As he was asking, where did it come? It started where he said, "Who else?" After saving them. After saving them.
Yeah.
And they don't, and they hate the arrogance. They hate.
Well, it's such a backwards country, Faysal, because they cry out for personality. We talk about how the game is being robotic. Yes. We talk about how we have people giving PR answers in the post-match press conference. We're crying out for personality, but yet when someone gives you that personality, you criticize. Same thing with Lamine Yamal. Lamine Yamal becomes a little bit more vocal. People started hating on him. Imagine hating on a 17-year-old kid, bro. Yeah. These players are giving you personality, bro. Jude Bellingham, Lamine Yamal, but like a little bit of arrogance, which they have deserved, they have every right to be because they're one of the best players in their position. When they give you a little bit of that, the thing that you're asking for, you turn against them. So, bro, it's a lose-lose situation when you play.
The best way to put it within PR is that they want players to be more like Kante rather than Pogba.
Two things. When Cristiano Ronaldo was coming up, remember how early Ronaldo, unbelievable, England's taking England by storm, and there's an iconic interview where the game finishes and they say to him like, "Hey, everyone's like talking smack or whatever." He goes, "Oh, I think they just hate me because I'm too good," and everyone laughed. If Cristiano Ronaldo was coming up now, they'll push him down. Same way they put Bellingham down. Same way they're trying to put Yamal down. And don't forget the last game when DR Congo got beat by Harry Kane. Harry Kane lost the 2 goals he scored. Go back and watch the highlights. Do you know what he says when he scores? Who else?
Nah, cuz what are you talking about?
I swear, go watch it. Wallahi said that. He said,
I think this whole thing of players being called arrogant or whatever, I think I don't exactly agree with what Abshir said, because I think Haaland, we can see Haaland could say something like that. Like, maybe they're just talking shit because I'm too good. Like, I can see Haaland saying something like that and it wouldn't be a big deal. Like, Haaland has said something questionable things in the past and it's okay. And but the thing is, I think the more it is your personality, your entire personality, the more people accept it. But if you act like you're humble and you've got that arrogant side, this is where people start to hate it. So Jude Bellingham, when he's doing his interviews, he comes off as a nice guy. He comes off as humble. And then when you see he plays like a South American piece of shit on the pitch. You know what I mean? Like, he's so dirty. He's just like, he just shoves people. He just talks a lot of shit. When he does that, then people are like, oh, what's this? Same with Mbappe. That's the same reason why people hate Mbappe's character. Because Mbappe looks like a nice guy when he's doing interviews or whatever. But on the pitch,
I don't want to get political, but Azam, he looks a lot like me and you. Both of them. And Yamal. Bellingham, Yamal, and Mbappe look like me and you.
I get Azam. I don't know why you're bringing yourself into this option.
And Haaland, we all laugh at him. His dad was a footballer and he's of a particular skin tone, and he's all banter. He's good for the game.
I like Haaland though. I like Haaland's personality.
We all love Haaland.
And honestly, after feeling heartbroken for Neymar or whatever, by the end of it, I looked at it like this. I was like, well, I like this storyline, bro. I like the storyline of Haaland knocking out Brazil and moving on to the next stage. I actually like that. Instead of this whack-ass Brazilian team that's full of Italians and some random niggas that are not Brazilian going through. Like, who wants that, bro? No one wants to see that.
I have a love-hate relationship with Haaland, bro. Just love-hate. Sometimes I like him, sometimes I fucking hate him.
You see he's better than Lewandowski. What are you talking about?
No, but like in terms of, because bro, he dunks on my guy Gabriel. He has a field day against Arsenal every single time in the domestic leagues. Yeah. It's tough. But going back to the game, I think, because I swear to God, I think if England had 11 men, I think Mexico would play a lot better. Because bro, the last half an hour, Mexico was lackluster, bro. Had no creativity. All they did was just hoof. Just hoof the ball inside the box, and inshallah, something will happen. Raul Jimenez will do something, and I'm like, bro, like, can we do something else?
Yeah.
But to counter that argument, counter my own argument, I think the way England defended was absolutely amazing, bro. Bro, Dan Burn does this for a living. This is all he does. Yeah. Because
it's still disgraceful with 30 minutes to go for you to have one strategy, and that's cross. No plan B, no plan C, no plan D, and they take off their best player.
Literally
in Quinones.
Yeah.
It makes zero sense.
And then they had 10 minutes extra time, like at a time. Bro, I was like,
my boy was like,
surely.
My boy was like the cartel got involved, and they said we have to make sure these guys.
Bro, insanity is doing one thing, keep going and going, expecting a different outcome.
Yeah,
well, change it.
Pickford was brilliant, by the way, guys, bro.
Yeah, big saves.
That made me cry. That made me cry when he grabbed the ball after the penalty and just laid down on it.
You know what's crazy? Yeah, after the end of the game, I saw what's the goalkeeper's name?
Henderson.
No. The other goalkeeper, the Mexican goalkeeper that's in every single World Cup that only shows up in the
Ochoa.
Cuz I saw Ochoa cry, and I'm like, cuz this is the end of a generation. Because we saw Ochoa cry, then I saw Luka Modric get knocked out by Portugal, yeah, and then today I also Neymar get knocked out. Tomorrow, potentially, something else is going to happen.
This is a funeral service, wallah. This is a funeral
inshallah
service.
Inshallah not. But, bro, this is an end of an era, bro. Because these are the people that we grew up watching. Can we actually take a second to actually digest this, bro? That's a madness, bro.
If I see one man cry today, hey man, I don't know how I can recover.
I will not recover, cuz. Cuz I will not recover.
I'm gonna cry as well.
Abshir, you're not invited to tomorrow's pod. You know, there's no way you can come on. No. And that's the next subject.
I might not be in the state for tomorrow's pod as well, bro, because depending on what happens, cuz like I might not be in the state because
I'll make sure Abshir is far away.
Don't worry. Have you seen that meme of the guy wearing the sunglasses in the long black trench coat and saying, "I'm here for my enemy's funeral"? Just like this.
Hey, wallah, hey, Azab. Can I have a request, please?
Please go for it.
If Ronaldo scores minimum two goals and sends Portugal through, tomorrow bring me here with Abshir. Me and him. I want to hear.
Just you two, huh? You know what's crazy, Faysal? You know what's crazy? When Ronaldo scored 2 goals against Uzbekistan and Messi scoring against God knows who. What team was it? The first Algeria, and then the next team, who was it again?
Jordan, bro. Algeria,
Austria.
Like, everybody here is giving Messi his flowers. We're like, even Mbappe. When Mbappe is scoring against nobody's as well, in the group stages, like nobody's. Sorry. But you know what I mean. Nonetheless, the point is everybody's giving everyone their flowers. When it comes to Ronaldo, people are starting to ask questions about where Uzbekistan is located, what's their culture like? Do they even play football? What religion do they follow? Like random questions, And this guy is one of them. So regardless if Ronaldo scores against Spain or
I didn't talk about him then.
Well, Abshir, be quiet.
I wasn't here,
bro. I know you better than anyone here, and you will not admit it. If he scores a hat trick like he did in the 2018 World Cup against Spain, wallah, he won't like it. I know you won't like it.
I'm gonna tattoo right here.
Says kafir, like
right here.
Nonetheless,
by the way, that narrative is very good, and also that's the second narrative, which I don't get. I just don't get it because it's clear double standards. when Haaland touches the ball 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, 8 times, they don't call him a liability.
Yeah.
They don't call him a problem in hold up and build up. When Ronaldo did that against DR Congo, a'udhu billah.
Yeah.
You know the narratives made about him, that he's a liability, he's a problem, he's this. My thing is, you're comparing you're expecting a 41-year-old Ronaldo to deliver in 2026. Like lower your expectations. Come on.
Yeah, that's the next thing we have to talk about. And before we, I think we get into the game. I said for tomorrow's game. Sorry, I said Mexico is by far the best team of all of the host nations. But tomorrow, lads, we've got USA playing against Belgium. Now, USA, I feel like they've gone far enough into this competition. However, they're playing Belgium, who I also think have gone far enough into this competition. I really don't think these are two teams. Maybe USA a bit more, but Belgium definitely not. Yeah, and I was very disappointed that they went through against was it Senegal, right? In the last game. Yeah. But this game, Faysal, what are we expecting from the host nation? Because honestly, I'll be honest, I don't like America. I don't like the fact that they're hosting. But both of those things, I'm starting to change my opinion on. The hosting has been amazing, and their team has been unbelievable.
No, I agree. I think Bellingham coming back is massive. Bellingham, I don't know, he shouldn't be back, but him coming back will be massive. I agree with you. I don't think Belgium should be here. They've been awful. They were lucky against Senegal. The fact that they scraped in their group of Iran, Egypt, and New Zealand, bro, like my ideal scenario, and I can just pray. I want America to go through. I want Portugal to go through. Ronaldo to knock off America.
Allahu Akbar. This is beautiful.
Ronaldo to knock off Mbappe. And then Ronaldo to knock out England in the final. Ya Rab.
Yeah.
Well, even better, Messi final.
No. I don't think my heart can take Messi.
No, wallahi, bro. Like, I agree
in his dreams, he doesn't even want that because he's scared of Messi.
Nah.
That's unbelievable, bro.
No, wallahi,
I don't want that. No. In my dream, I don't want it.
Because I don't even want to imagine it, bro. I don't want to imagine it. Because blood pressure, bro. I'll be having freaking drips on my arm, bro, watching that game.
That's two things I don't want. Wallah, I don't want ever. I don't want a classical final. I don't want a classical Champions League final. Never.
Yeah.
And I don't want the final game for Ronaldo in the World Cup to be against Messi.
100%.
Guys, this is your dream, Faysal. You know, you can make whatever you want happen.
No, I don't want. I want my dream to be realistic as well, man.
Like, cuz, wallahi, bro. Azam, how stressed was I, bro? Against DR Congo, against Uzbekistan. Yeah. How stressed was I against Croatia? You think I can handle a final against Argentina, bro? Wallahi, no way, bro. I quit watching football if something like that happens, bro. There's no way I want it.
In Ronaldo's house, what happens? His wife's Argentinian.
Nothing happens, bro. She follows where he goes.
Argentina final, what happens?
No, my days. But I think I wish USA can go through. I really don't want Belgium to go through any more than they have. Hasib, you feeling?
Guys, 1 second. Sorry.
No, that's okay. That's okay. Continue on. Hasib, what do you think? Do you think we should want this for USA or all the way around?
Because it's a bit of a lose situation for us, eh? We're losing either way for us, like as neutrals. I mean, if you're gonna call us neutrals, but for me, I think Fuad said it best in our pod, bro. He said, "I need a break from Belgium. A couple of tournaments, keep them out because Belgium is stinky, bro. Yeah. Like the thing with Belgium is, bro, like the way they went through against Senegal, but Senegal just handed them the win, bro. They just handed it to them. They didn't even have to work for it. So we don't even know what Belgium's capable of. We haven't even seen the optimal performance that Belgium can generate, in this World Cup. And the star players are not shining. Doku is not there. Lukaku is, maybe sometimes he pops up here and there. Kevin De Bruyne is way past it. Leandro Trossard is probably the star player. But but then on the other hand, the USA, Trump doing his thing, bringing Balogun back into the squad doesn't help either. So I'm like, cuz it's a lose-lose situation. I don't know who the hell I wanted to. Maybe forfeit the game. You know what I mean? I don't know. Forfeit the game. Put Portugal through directly to the semi-final. Cuz wallahi, I don't know. I don't even know who to go for. But I think I would rather have maybe the US go through because I'm sick and tired of Belgium, bro. I just need a break from Belgium. I swear.
Abshir, you feel the same way?
I'm sort of veering towards you. The same thing. You know me, I was anti-USA, anti-national team, whatever. But as the games go on, I'm starting to like this World Cup. Just this morning's game, the Mexico game, I was just sitting there thinking, what a movie this is. What a World Cup we are watching. I would love to see a host nation go one more round. Like I want England to win because they have better players, but I want Mexico to sort of win as well.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to see Mexican players again, you know? And I'm veering towards more USA winning. Emotionally, and I think they're better than the Belgian national team. I was just thinking about when Belgium beat Senegal, you know how we always laugh about them just walking off? if Senegal went through and they found out Balogun's starting,
they'll be walking off. Absolutely. Yeah.
But by the way, I am this close, which I never thought I would say, because after Doha, the World Cup in Qatar, that to me is the best ever World Cup.
Yeah.
Best ever World Cup. Because I was there as well, and I thought the games was meant. The final was crazy. I am very, very close in saying that this World Cup might actually be better than last World Cup.
Wow.
Because this World Cup, bro, the games, bro, every time, I start my match review, I said this is the best game I've seen. And the next day, it's the best game I've seen. The best game I've seen. The game has been insane so far.
Yeah.
This game this morning was genuinely amongst my boys in the group chat. One of them said, "Is this arguably one of the best games ever?" Like, what the hell is this?
Yeah.
Goal, red card, go by Mexico. It's all over the shop.
Yeah. I think people like us, we're so rooted in nostalgia, bro, that like something so good happens like in front of our eyes, we sort of like, try and like derail it a little bit, like you try to put it down, because like we're so rooted in nostalgia, like France versus Argentina World Cup final, 3-3 going into penalties, and then Argentina in the semifinals against Netherlands, but like we're so rooted in nostalgia that anything good happens, like it takes us a while. So maybe like after the World Cup is done, maybe a month or two later, we'll start thinking a little bit more.
No,
like
this World Cup, I can give you. We can all give 10 elite games from this World Cup.
Sure. Yeah.
10 top tier games.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, we have to talk about it before we wrap up today's episode. But before we do, we've had a tradition going on right now on every pod to ask the guest to kind of give us the verdict on this question, the ongoing question. Now, Faysal, the question is: Portugal, are they better with Ronaldo or without Ronaldo?
Okay. Do you want my heart or my head?
I want your head a little bit more than your heart, because your heart, we know where your heart is. And
Okay.
Faysal
Okay.
is,
Pause.
Okay.
Hey, yo, I'm like, nah, he's gotta go, bro. This is just too much. No. He's gotta go. Enough.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna put this in the best way possible. Ronaldo is not the problem, but at the same time, it's not the solution. So to this Portugal team, at the age of 41, he cannot be what Messi does and Haaland does and Mbappe does. But at the same time, for anyone that says he should be benched, who can Portugal replace him with? That's the question. You can't. And for those people that says Gonzalo Ramos, they tried that experiment against Morocco in the World Cup 2022 and it didn't work out. So don't give me Gonzalo Ramos. Don't give me Joao Felix because he's not playing as well. Don't give me Leao because Leao is hit and miss. Ronaldo, you can at least rely on him. You can rely on him to get you something. My problem with Portugal is that after the game against Croatia was the biggest example. Ronaldo in 16 minutes against Croatia had 0 touches inside the box. When Bruno and Vitinha went off the pitch, he had 2 touches. This allowed goal and the penalty. They don't give him the service. They don't give him anything. So my thing is, he's not the solution. He's not the problem. I think against Spain, of course he's going to play, but I think against Spain he will score. My prediction is he will score against Spain. Why? Because of history, 2018 World Cup, Real Madrid. It's the storyline. This is his final World Cup. I think there's so much for him not to score. But I don't think Portugal will win the World Cup, but I think they'll win today and they'll lose against France.
Really?
That's my prediction. I think against France, bro, no one can stop France, bro. Wallahi,
but there's a little hayawan that's on the other side as well, called Lamine Yamal, who, if he has a game, he might just do it himself. You didn't mention him at all. Like, he doesn't exist.
No. Lamine is incredible. I don't trust La Fuente. I think La Fuente is going to do with the gimmick of, come on, let's do tiki-taka. Because, bro, this whole World Cup, they've avoided Lamine Yamal. Yeah. They're not even looking towards Lamine Yamal. And I don't think Lamine Yamal is 100% healthy. And they've got Nuno Mendes as well. I think Nuno Mendes can do a good job on him. But I am scared. The one team I'm scared the most about, and I think is an easy win. I haven't seen you guys' predictions. I think France. No one can stop France, and I can see them going through. But for today, to answer your question, he's not a problem, but he's not the solution as well. In 2026.
If you're in the role of the manager, would you start Ronaldo or would you put Ronaldo off the bench?
Now I will start Ronaldo.
You'd start Ronaldo.
I will start because it gives you that additional. Yes, he's not going to run. He's not going to do that. But I think he just gives you that added confidence that you might have one moment, and I trust Ronaldo to score more than Gonzalo Ramos.
So you think
if he gets that one moment?
So you really think you're basically saying what Hassy's been saying throughout the past couple of weeks, which is if the Portuguese team plays to their full potential, Bruno Fernandes and Bernardo Silva, like literally everybody from in the midfield, and then you've got Nuno Mendes as well. Everybody, if everybody plays to their full potential, Ronaldo, you could get away with Ronaldo playing, but also Ronaldo will actually perform up there. Is that what you think?
Bro, if Portugal looked at Argentina, they will win the World Cup. In the sense of, if everyone looked at Ronaldo with the sense of, let me help him, let me try to play with him, let me play through him, they can win it. Except for Portugal, you've got 3 to 4 players looking at Ronaldo and say, let me compete with him. This isn't a competition. I don't know why they're trying to compete with a 41-year-old Ronaldo. This isn't a competition. Argentina has built the perfect strategy for Messi. Scaloni deserves a lot of credit. It's through Messi. Ronaldo, he doesn't. I think he's self-aware as well. He doesn't need, because he said it in the press conference yesterday, I'm not the same player as I was 15 years ago. He doesn't need to touch the ball 50 times or drop deep. Ronaldo needs to learn as well, because he pissed me off against Croatia. That's the first time I'm like, bro, what the fuck are you doing? He's dropping deep. He's dropping deep too much. I'm like, brother, you're 41. Just put yourself inside the box. But what doesn't help is that Portugal doesn't give him the ball.
Yeah.
So it's like a Haaland situation. I don't think he's the problem, but at the same time, as I said, he's not the solution to this Portugal team.
Faysal, talk to me about Bruno Fernandes and Vitinha, bro. Because what you said over there, I 100% agree with everything you said. Because they slow the game down to the T. Bruno Fernandes and Vitinha, both of them. Vitinha especially, fraud watch for me at the moment, bro. Because what is
Wallah
this guy
doing?
doing?
Yeah, Wallah, Vitinha. I can't lie. His stock is so low. I don't blame Bruno, by the way. Bruno, I don't blame him because he puts himself in good positions and he asked for the ball. But this Haywan, Vitinha, he'd rather do little rondos with Neves and Diaz and Vega rather than pass the ball in the final third. Bro, the game against Croatia, yeah, Neto, Leao, Ronaldo, Bruno was in good positions. He looked up. Wallah, I'm not even kidding. He looked up. But let me go back. His stock is crazy. His stocks at the moment. I looked at him, as player. I would love to. Real Madrid 1000%. I need a controller. This guy controls fuck no, bro. Nothing. Wallah. Sorry for my language. Wallah. When it comes to Ronaldo, I forget myself. So, yeah.
It's a dysfunctional team, bro. Against Croatia, you clearly saw that the outlet is Rafael Leao. We clearly saw that. They would look him in the eyes and not pass him the ball. I'm like, why not use him on the left-hand side when he's been getting the best out of Stanisic for the right back for Croatia? He was getting the best out of him every single time, but they would never turn to him. Rafael Leao would have to get the ball himself and create something himself. And what did he do at the end, bro? He's the one that assisted Ramos. Yeah. You gotta be able to feed the balls to your outlet players, bro. If the game plan is to outrun Croatia, which it was from the wings, because that's why they got Pedro Neto and Rafael Leao to outpace the fullbacks of Croatia, because occupy them. Give them the ball to be able to excel. But we rather complete our 250 passes. So after that, we can have the first Portuguese player to complete 250 passes. Because no one gives a crap, bro. No one gives a crap. But then again,
have you seen the stat, by the way? Very quickly. Vitinha ranks so far in top 10 most passes ever in World Cup history. Vitinha's got 3 games in top 10.
Goodness me, about that stat? You know what I mean? It's
from this World Cup.
Just from this one, from the 3 games.
Useless, bro.
He's too busy, bro. He's too busy making bro. Let me tell you this final stat. Vitinha in the first half against Croatia had 56 passes. All of you guys, imagine how many of those 56 passes was progressive passes into the final third. How many? How many do you think?
3.
2 passes into the final third. Out of 56 passes.
That's wild.
And now he had in total 4 misplaced passes. How many of those 4 misplaced passes was into the final third? All 4 of them.
But the problem is Ronaldo, bro.
Yeah.
But the problem is Ronaldo. Get out of here, bro.
When you break
It's an
it
easy
down,
scapegoat. It's an easy scapegoat. Wallahi,
It is, eh?
when you break,
Guys, I said this as well. I made a video about this. I said if I was to play for a top nation, bro, for any top nation, give me the passport right now. I'll play for them because 100% I'll pick Portugal, bro. Because I can score an own goal. Yeah, I can get a red card. Yeah, but it would never be on me. Spotlight would never be on me. Tomorrow the newspaper will say Ronaldo.
facts.
Wallah, bro.
But Hasib, tomorrow I think I was gonna call you after the Croatia game just to check up on you. But tomorrow I think, do you want me to call you or do you want me to just leave you for your missus? Wallah, what do you want?
I feel sorry for my missus, bro. Well, I feel sorry for her, bro. Today I was explaining to her. Today it was so funny. I was explaining because I was like crying about Neymar and stuff, and she's like, you know what happened, this and that. It's okay. I was like, you know what? You know how she used to. You know how One Direction was a thing back in the day. You guys remember One Direction? You know how Zayn Malik left One Direction?
He was like that.
Yeah, I told her like, because imagine Zayn Malik leaving One Direction, bro. That is equivalent to me looking at Neymar like that, bro. She's like, oh. I was like, now you know. So like now imagine that tomorrow if this happens to Ronaldo, it's like all of the One Direction they leave at the peak of the career. They just leave, gone. That's what it feels like. She's like, raw. I get it now. I was like, see. So I'm telling her, I'm prepping her for tomorrow. I'm like, look, you gotta maintain your distance tomorrow.
Yeah, Ronaldo retiring is like Justin Bieber retiring.
There you go.
Oh god.
Okay. It's been a long one. Abshir, you've laughed.
Allah, I'm actually crying. I'm actually crying.
You've had enough.
What an
By the
analogy.
way, guys, so you know, Faysal, this guy is numero uno Ronaldo hater. He doesn't even think he's a top 10 player of all time. Not even that. You know what I mean? Like that far. Abshir.
Yeah, wallah.
Yeah, Abshir, go ahead.
If you like Ronaldo, you're just attracted to him, bro.
Hey, what?
If you like Ronaldo, you're just attracted to him.
Can't stop, bro.
Wait, Abshir. Honest question. You don't think he's top 10?
I think that's a conversation for a different day, but he's somewhere there.
Abshir is a certified
Right.
Ronaldo hater.
What he prize, bro.
Anyways,
Anyway,
Abshir, go for
Tomorrow
it.
morning, and like on a real note, we always talk about this, Faysal. Portugal with anybody up front for the majority of tomorrow morning's game will be quite annoying for Spain. If Leao's up front and Gajara's up front, they're athletes that can just make runs in behind all day long, just bother the centre backs. 60 minutes in, you look at the board, Ronaldo's coming on, they're shaking. What is going on here? This guy's gonna come on and do some Haywan movement, bang, 1-0 or 2-0. You know what I mean? Like psychologically, from that perspective, I think it's best Ronaldo starts off the bench and comes on, but you can't do that as a coach. No coach is going to have the balls to do that. So we'll see how he performs.
I can't lie. Like when you said you don't think he's top 10, anything to do with Ronaldo, I'm not going to listen to you. It's voided. Wallah. Any opinion about Ronaldo is voided.
No,
Can you guess what team he supports?
No, I already told him before.
Oh, did you tell him?
Arsenal. He supports Arsenal. He supports Arsenal.
Yeah.
Putting our name down, bro.
Yeah, tomorrow morning, like objectively, I think it'll be like a 2-1 or like a 3-2 Spain.
I think this is going to be one of those games that, unfortunately, Hasib and Faysal, I feel like this is going to be the day where the heir to the throne kind of puts the sword to the king kind of thing. I think Lamine Yamal is going to axe Ronaldo, bro. I feel like he's going to axe Portugal, and it's going to be like it's literally going to be like the farewell kind of thing for Ronaldo. It's going to be a good game, but I genuinely believe Lamine Yamal is going to have a cracker over a game, and he's going to be the person who's going to knock out Ronaldo. And unfortunately, this is going to be the end of the road for the guy, unless he wants to come back and play in the next.
He will.
هذا مصيبة والله. This guy, he's a مصيبة, bro.
He will. No. You know how yesterday he said he's going to retire. Wallah al-Azim, he's lying. Wallah, he's lying. He will play if they lose. If they win, he will retire. There's no way he's missing the World Cup in his home country.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh, Faysal cooking, bro.
Bro,
I forgot.
The World Cup is in his home country, and the final is in Santiago Bernabeu, bro.
Yeah.
That's no way he's missing, bro. That's no way. Come on.
Faysal, play coach?
Wallah, he can be the physio.
You know what? Wallah, that's not bad, bro. Player coach? That's never been done at a World Cup, has it?
Never. Yeah. I'm stopping myself on every game.
Another record in the head, bro.
Guys, well, I've never thought of that, bro. It's actually in Portugal.
Yeah.
That might be a case, man. We might see Ronaldo once again.
Just so I get to see Faysal tomorrow. I hope Ronaldo scores 2.
Oh, wallahi, bro, Faysal, you're giving me hope, bro. I didn't think of that angle, bro. I'm actually feeling good now.
If they win, he's retiring. Leaving on high. If they lose, bro, Euros and World Cup, we're gonna see him there, man.
Guess what? By the way, the club he's at, Al Nassr, is now coached by our beloved Ange Postecoglou.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
I cannot believe an Aussie is in Saudi, bro.
I can't believe an Aussie is coaching Ronaldo, bro. What has the World Cup? Ronaldo has played too long. It's time to retire, bro. Wallah al-Azim. This is the downfall of his career. Wallah. This coached by an Aussie. Wallah, haram, bro. It's enough.
Nah, bro.
Cristiano, mate. Cristiano, I just need you to drop in a couple touches and over the top.
As much as I rate Ange Postecoglou, he should be nowhere near Ronaldo, bro. Nowhere near. Anyways, lads, we gotta finish off. Faysal, an absolute pleasure having you on the show. Wallah al-Azim.
It was fun, man. It was fun, bro.
Because you joined in and you just took over. Wallah. It seems like you've been doing this forever with us. Subhanallah, it's unbelievable.
It was fun, man. And I appreciate you guys.
I'm trying to compare it to someone. It's like Mesut Ozil in his first season at Arsenal, maybe, or something like that.
Just blend the rating, yeah.
First year in, fire was. But lads,
Jude Bellingham, first season, Real Madrid.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's a good one.
Who's Giroud?
Who's missing the chances?
Abshir. Well, that has to be Abshir. Lads, make sure that you check out Hasib's channel as always. And also, you don't need any of our subscribers, Faysal, bro. I'm sure they're all subscribed to you already. But if you don't know who this is, because I'm very surprised if you don't, this is Faysal, the goated Real Madrid fan and a big, podcaster, content creator from the UK. You've obviously seen him on SDS and everywhere, so there's no introduction needed. Check out his socials, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you can find him. And we'll all be watching tomorrow's game because today was sad, but tomorrow might be the saddest one of them all, wallahi, because all my days.
Sad for some people, but happiness was.
No, Abshir is the only one that's gonna be happy though. Wallahi, if you're a football fan, you should be you'll be sad for this. Just like the Neymar situation, you'll be sad, bro.
My second most favorite moment of the 2022 World Cup. First one was this one.
That's crazy, bro.
Let's pick it up.
The crying is
crazy.
And Ronaldo crying after.
Wallah, that's crazy. Wallah, that's crazy. Azam, what is this, bro?
Azam, end.
خلاص. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, turn on your notification bell. We'll see you guys next time. Take care. Peace.
All my niggas, we intimidated. All my they intimidated. Burn City, we intimidating. Got my young boy, he intimidated. All my shooters, yeah, they really aiming with them cold niggas. We ain't got no patience. Money talks in my conversation. One niggas, they are imitating. Ask my dogs, we intimidating. Ask my bro, we intimidating. How you poppin', no niggas hating, and I play the whole